YouTube fam? It's your favorite unapologetic lesbian, back with another one. And this time, we've got a church one. Doing conspiracies. I'm wearing this shirt because it looks like he's just talking. And the title. The title is April 23rd, 2025. So, looks like church has something to say. So let's find out what he has to say, shall we?
What up, kids? We out there. I'm in a band now, dude. And we're badass. Period. And it's crazy because, like, this all happened by, like, accident. Like, or authentic. They were hired for the tour, to be the players for the tour. And I was like, wait a minute, time out. They're not regular musicians. These are mythical, mystical creatures. And I want to hang out with them and make music. Throughout the tour, we got to know each other and hang out with each other, and we clicked. And I was like, yo, can y'all help me with Creeker 3? And that turned into all of us forming the band, the Dixielanders. And dude, this is the most excited I've been about music since the beginning of my career. For a couple reasons. First reason, I've never been in a band. Another reason is they're all outside the box thinkers. They ain't scared to try new shit. They ain't worried about what no one thinks. They have really huge hearts, and their creative ability in the studio is, it's perfect. I mean, that's the only word I can think of. It's perfect. And most importantly, they're all really positive people, and they're adventurous. And between all four of us, we're all very different people. But
if you actually follow them on their Instagrams, you see that. You see that all four of them are just, in fact, what he just said, very different people. But right before that, what he said is also true as well. Like, you can tell with clips on Instagram that they show, seeing them in the music videos, you see there's true, just real band chemistry there. To be honest, to me, this is just me and how it comes across as me, but they're like the 80s rock and roll bands. And I don't mean like the 80 ones like on the screen and shit. No, the ones in the garages. The ones that practice their music in a garage. They all wanted to be rock stars, so they picked up an instrument and started playing in a garage. That's the feel and the vibe I get from that band, the Dixielanders and Church's band, them. You just see they get together, and I think they all bring out their inner child, to be honest. I think they do, because it looks like they just have nothing but a blast every time they're around each other. It's always fun. It's always smiles. And exactly what he said, it's always positivity. And that's what we need more of in this world.
We all have the same goal and the same passion. Passion, music, the goal is to keep it independent, to keep it free flowing. That's what we're all in it for. And now we're all in the same room in the same band, creating songs for the world to hear. Also, here's another thing. Don't get it twisted, bro. This is not, in the past, I know, like when I've done stuff with other rappers and stuff, you know, people be like, oh, well, Church, you're carrying them. I will agree with you on that. I did a lot of carrying in hip hop. Well, this is a different situation. There ain't no carrying these people. These people are out here fucking doing favors, if anything. You know, like these motherfuckers don't need no one. They need their self. That's it. They were surviving in music by themselves long before we formed this band. In this situation, there is no Upchurch carrying nobody. Upchurch is just a part of a band that is also their band. Like, it's all of ours. We're all 25%. We all put our 25% in, and it becomes 100. And my personal opinion about bands, and somebody might disagree with this, just because you're the lead singer doesn't mean you're the leader.
I actually 1,000% agree with that, because there is no I in team. Yes, there may be an M and an E, but there is no an I in team. If you're in a band or playing a sport, I'll just talk about something that's relatable to me. I played softball and basketball. Okay. It's like a sports team. You got to come together and work together in order to win, in order to perform your best. If y'all are all not getting along and y'all are all not seeing eye to eye, well, maybe not seeing eye to eye, but if one person is trying to be a leader and like rule or lead others on the team, I mean, I know you got your captains and stuff, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like an individual being like, oh, I'm the leader. I'm the one that runs this team. I'm the one that owns this shit. Y'all just fall in line. Yeah, no. Y'all got to work together. Teamwork makes the dream work. There is no I in T in there is no I in team, even though there is an M in me. But if you turn that M upside down, what you get? We.
I think all bandmates are the leaders, and you all sit down and figure it out and create together. There is no dictating or nothing like that. I feel like if there was someone who deemed themselves like the leader, I feel like it would make way shittier music. So just don't put a title on it and just get in there and just fucking do your thing like you're in a garage. I think that's actually what's wrong with most music. It's
Hmm. Did I not just say that? That's the feel and the vibe that him and the Dixielanders give me. Like they're in a band just playing music. They're not even trying to make it big. They're not even trying to do anything. They're just in a band playing music because they love it.
it's not done authentically no more. It's like forced, like processed meat. While me and the Dixielanders out here doing shit like it's the fucking late 70s, early 80s, bro. And that's what everyone should be doing. Dude, I can't tell you how many times in music I've heard music is business. Who the fuck told you that? That's a lie. Music is an expression of emotion with sound. Somebody who only cares about money made it business.
Fact. I have to say I agree with that 1,000%. 1,000%. And here's why I say that. The reason why I'm a fan of his music, I connect with it. I'm able to relate to it. Now, there are musicians out there that I cannot relate to. I'm not saying they're not talented. I'm not saying their music is trash. I'm not saying that anything of the sort. I just don't relate to their music. I don't understand it. And that's okay.
But no, music is not business. But that's the problem. I think everyone thinks music is business. Even a lot of bands and a lot of musicians and rappers, and they all look at it as business too. That's what the song Stars for Tomorrow is about on Creeker 3.
Um, I just want to say that I agree. I do. And this ain't being no fucking yes man. It's just the truth. It really is.
Save some stars for tomorrow. Like, stop making so many fucking fabricated superstars. And there's a reason why I'm saying that. It ain't because it's like, oh, he's salty or this, that, and the other. No, there's a lot of shit people don't fucking think about. Like, back in the day, you became a superstar because you got noticed as a fucking superstar. Like, somebody looked at you and was like, bro, that's a superstar. And it was because you had talent and drive and passion for what you were doing. Well, here's the thing. When you don't have a passion and a drive to do this, let's say you're a manufactured artist who they're just propping up and you don't really know nothing. You think music is business and you want to be in the business. Well, you're in it. And all these fucking people start to hate on you and tell you all this fucking horrible shit about yourself, making up fucking rumors about you. You're on the fucking news and all this other shit, right? So what's gonna distract you from all these people running their fucking mouth and doing all this shit? Because you have to have strive and passion in music to not give a fuck about what anyone's saying. Why do you think all these motherfuckers be out here having mental fucking breakdowns and overdosing on drugs and shooting themselves? Because they can't deal with what everyone's saying. But if you were fucking about the music all the fucking time, well, then you wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, look at me. I don't give a fuck. And dude, I've been on the news a lot. People say a fuck ton of shit about me.
I want to say just something on what he said emotion. There's some younger artists right now that I react to that are going through some things, some personal things. It's not my business to put it out there. But I've told each and every single one of them, put your emotions in your music. Put your emotions in your music. That is a healthy way to let out your emotions is music. And here's the best part about that. If you're depressed and you write a song out of that, or if you're angry and you write a song out of that, you could be helping someone else out there. They hear that song and they connect because they understand that. They understand that anger, they understand that depression. They connect to it. That's it. In one of his songs, I'm pretty sure it's Massacre, he says he lives the songs. It's because he does. Whatever emotion he has, he puts it in the song. Whatever situation he has been through, he puts it in the music. You actually got to live life, experience life in order to make music like he does and like many others have.
Doesn't matter. You know why? Because I have this guitar and I have three other people to care about and make music with. And it's not business when we're together. See how that works? Your brain, your brain's got to be distracted from the bad shit, but it has to be in a good way. The less stress, the better. And I mean, why do you think I've said no to every record deal I've been offered? I don't want that stress. I'd rather just keep doing music freely and not think of it as a fucking business. Also, know this, y'all. Next time, it won't be Upchurch and the Dixielanders. It'll be just the Dixielanders. The reason it says Upchurch and the Dixielanders now is because, for one, it was the Creeker Project, and two, I wanted everyone to like kind of be aware of, hey, we're starting this band. Next time, it'll be just the Dixielanders. And also, if you don't mind, go subscribe to the Dixielanders page because that's where all the music is going to be going and music videos and all that. We also
Already have.
have an Instagram together. It's at the Dixielanders. That's got most of our tour antics and Ghost Ranch antics on there, behind the scenes stuff in the studio, all the good shit. Also, to everyone who listens to my music, I want to let you know that I'm probably going to be focusing on rock music for a while, rock and country. There's some shit that needs to be done over there in country. And I just really want to pay attention to the rock music because my Creeker 1 and 2 album, it's been like 6-7 years since those. It's definitely the least kind of music I have in my catalog, but that's like my go-to music in my day-to-day life. So I'm really excited about doing it because I want to see what I can do with it. We've already seen what I can do with rap and country, really. I'm ready to see what kind of stuff I can get into with rock music, bro. Especially with three bad motherfuckers with me. Game over, fucking. Especially them three. I bet you by the end of next year, we have at least 4 rock albums out. Not even including Creeker 3, bro.
Nah, 5.
We got points to prove around here. With that being said, any rock bands, now I know y'all probably just like, fuck the Dixielanders. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, if anybody wants to get in the room with us to just hang out and make music, come on, bro. We want to work with people. We want to fucking make magic with other bands. And we could do it. Let's make this shit rowdy and weird again. No,
Okay,
really.
I've said it in comments. I've said it in my reaction to the music videos, the album. I do believe there is, you know how the saying history repeats itself? Would y'all remember the Satanic Panic from the 80s? I'm starting to feel like history is not repeating itself, but it's changing. And the Dixielanders is a part of that change. Back in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, we was getting a lot of what I like to call true real rock and roll. Even if these bands were signed with labels, you couldn't control them. You really couldn't. There was that rebel, that outlaw, that I'm not going to listen to a fucking thing you have to say. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do, regardless if you like it or not. That was what everyone loved about rock and roll music. Now, just like everything else, there is some good rock and roll music. There is. I don't call it, or none of it calls to me, because to me, it all sounds fabricated. It all sounds, if you actually listen to the Creeker 3 album, when he gives his message at the very end to the future independents, he says the office of square thinkers. Yeah, that's what the shit sounds like to me. It sounds like or a room full of people put one thought into one person, but that's a room full of people. Having ADHD and ADD from what I don't have it. I have people in my family that have it. That's what they go through. A million thoughts running through their head. Why would you want to put that on one person? Make it seem like one person did all this when no, it's just a shit ton of everyone else's words and thoughts coming to you. Like, and I have to agree with him. Music is not business. Business can be a part of music, but it's not business. Music is supposed to be about passion, about emotion, about authenticity, about rawness, realness, letting your emotions out. Why do you think when you have songs played, depending on how that beat is or the lyrics in the song, it gives you a certain type of emotion, a certain type of feeling? Music is supposed to connect people. It's supposed to unite people, bring people together. Pardon me. Now, I know that there is like music about fighting and death and war and all that. That's a part of it. You can't have the good without the bad, and you can't have the bad without the good. There's a little bit of both in each. See what I'm saying? But I truly, truly, and again, this ain't being no fucking yes man. How you feel as an individual, your own thoughts, is not being a yes man to someone else. Okay? How I truly feel, I feel like the Dixielanders are going to make history. They are making history. I honestly believe that that album alone was history making because all throughout my 33 years of being on or being in this lifetime, being in right here, I've never known of another artist or band leave a message, a personal message to future musicians, not the way that was, telling them stay independent, don't sign, take what's yours, and don't let nobody take it from you. No one else has ever done that. No band, no single artist, no one. It's all been about them. Me, 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 me. No offense to him because I love his music. He sang it. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about I want to talk about. Mm-hmm. That's the way music seems to me today. There are musicians and artists out there that are doing it raw and real and authentic. There are. But you can't find them really because of all these industry plants and all these people coming in as copy and paste. They've copied someone else's image. They've copied someone else's personality. They've just completely copy and paste of another person and trying to be that other person instead of being themselves and just doing the damn thing because they love it. And I've been very vocal on it. It's why I'm still here. I've never seen anybody switch up like with him. And now with the Dixielanders, they're already starting leaving a message like that. That's how they're starting their legacy. Because, yeah, Church has his own legacy, but the Dixielanders forming a band, that's another legacy in its own. Like, and that's how they started it, by helping other artists. Like, you see what I'm saying? And I mean, I said it. It was Easter weekend, and I don't know about y'all. It was WrestleMania weekend as well in Sin City, the year of God. And look at all the satanic symbolization that you seen, because I sure as did see it. There was symbolization from start to finish, and it turned my stomach every single time. But then Saturday night into Sunday morning, midnight, Creeker 3 dropped. And almost every single song, there is a biblical reference or he's referring to the Bible and God. And he dropped it on Jesus' resurrection. And I said it's no disrespect to God or Jesus Christ because I believe in both. I have the Holy Spirit on my side. I truly believe the Dixielanders are going to resurrect rock and roll. Real, true, authentic, in your face rock and roll. And I am here for it. And I'm so excited to see this new journey unfold because ever since the first Creeker album, I've been wanting this rock side of church. My dad heard the album and he made a comment, who let the beast mode out of church? And I was like, you know what? In rap, he has demon mode. In rock, he's got animal mode. He's a beast. I can't wait to see what these 4 beasts are about to do to the rock and roll lane. I can't. And if you guys like this, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. See. Oh, wait a minute. Really quick. I do have 2 more coming out today. They're something that I thought about doing. So be on the lookout for them. It's going to be spotchy. I'm going to get at least 1 or 2 out a day if I can. There's a lot going on over here, y'all. But if you like this, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.
Hey, I don't really care about what anybody doing. Redneck, that middle finger up. Okay. So if you're hating me, there better be a reason why. Or